Now, the U.S. is trying desperately to convince the world that we are not engaged in a war with Islam, just a war against terrorism or extremism. Yet they seem to have failed in convincing the American people of that. More and more, the American people have expressed a fear and a hatred of Muslims living within the U.S. Islamophobia has dominated the airwaves, especially this summer, and it's become a major talking point in many political campaigns. Now, the latest incarnation of Islamophobia is the framing of Muslims as some sort of enemy lurking within the U.S. to get midterm votes. A shameless use of fear-mongering that's simply stoking the fires in the U.S. waged wars in the Middle East. And the Ground Zero Mosque or Pastor Terry Jones's plot to burn the Koran were the most obvious examples where candidates could use that fear to gain voters, plain and simple. Well, here we found some of the most outrageous political ads targeting Muslims. And trust me, they are absolutely disgusting. Here's one from the National Republican Trust PAC.
On September 11th, they declared war against us. And to celebrate that murder of 3,000 Americans, they want to build a monstrous 13-story mosque at Ground Zero. This ground is sacred. Where we weep, they rejoice. That mosque is a monument to their victory and an invitation for more. A mosque at Ground Zero must not stand. The political class says nothing. The politicians are doing nothing to stop it. But we Americans will be heard. Join the fight to kill the Ground Zero Mosque. Go to GOPtrust.com.
That's right, leave it up to the GOP to come up with the most offensive and transparent ads I've ever seen. Their message is kill. It's not stop or any other civil connotation of the word. They purposefully include wrong information about the location of the mosque, and the worst part of it all is that they're taking horrific images of the World Trade Center attacks to inspire Americans to hate. But this last video that I want to show you, well, this one really takes the cake.
My name's Dan Finelli. Send me to Washington, and I'll send our enemies where they belong, and that's not to a courtroom. Does this look like a terrorist or this? It's time to stop this political correctness and the invasion of our privacy. Let's face it, if a good-looking, ripped guy without much hair was flying airplanes into the Twin Towers, I'd have no problem being pulled out of line at the airport. This is an airplane, and this is a terrorist. Send me to Washington and get rid of that bum Alan Grayson, and I'll make sure guys like this get nowhere near things like this.
Whew. Finelli is just bluntly admitting that he doesn't like brown people. He's encouraging racial profiling, and just to grab some more attention, the ad starts with a scene that looks like it was pulled out of 24. Now, both of these ads are ridiculous, and just to let you know, the first one never actually made it to air. But I can't help but bring up again how sad it is that this has become a normal part of our political culture, that this doesn't even seem shocking to us. Instead, it's just proof that endless war only helps to foster endless hate.